Hi there, I'm Lisa and this is Gingersnap, a conversation and a cookie with a creative Mainer. Today my creative Mainer is Karen Gray, and we're here in Brunswick at her home studio, really. It's like a little music room in her house. And Karen is a singer-songwriter who is working on her very first CD of original songs.
Yes.
So tell them more about that.
All right. Well, I've been playing guitar for about 10 years, 5 years seriously, and started writing songs and just kept progressing and a lot of help from a lot of friends, and I've gotten to where I am right now. So I'm making a CD at Frog Hollow Studios with Jud Caswell. He's awesome.
Jud, this is the second time in a row that you've been talked about on Gingersnap.
He's awesome.
So look for that. Karen, are you going to have a website when that comes out?
I'm going to try. I'm terrible on the computer. I'll probably have my daughter-in-law help me with that. So
there you go. We need the young folks.
Yes, we do. She says, "Don't worry, Karen. I have to ask." My father asked me to. So
okay, Karen, when did you first come to Maine? I know the answer, but tell them.
I was born here.
Mm-hmm.
I grew in born in Augusta, and moved to Brunswick when I was 4, and got married and moved to Topsom, and got divorced, moved to Bath, and back to Brunswick. Just a teeny little circle. That's it.
You're a true Mainer.
I am. I'm trying not to talk like that.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. We need Maine accents. Okay, Karen, do you know your first word? And if you don't know, what do you think it might have been?
Oh, I was trying to think of something really funny, but I don't know my first word.
Okay.
My mother's not around anymore to ask, and she probably might not know either. So,
all right.
That's all I can say
Okay. Well, my first word was cookie. It was in my baby book, and these are these huge chocolate chip cookies from Wild Oats.
Oh my God,
so
my favorite.
Yeah. Thank you, Wild Oats. I mean, yeah.
Love Wild Oats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Moist and bendy.
Yum. My favorite.
Moist and bendy.
Thank you.
So while we have the cookie, we're going to talk about some other things. Did you have a cool car when you were a kid or a teenager?
Well, I didn't have a cool car. I didn't have a car at all when I was a teenager, but the coolest car that I ever had, my real first car, was a red Pontiac Trans Am, which was very cool. I was kind of like in my 20s.
Right, that's perfect.
Oh my God, it was so awesome.
Would you get it back if you could?
No. Somebody else has it right now. I can't really talk about that.
Right. Are you a big reader?
I'm not a big reader, but I love Stephen King. And I think the last book that I read was, I think it's 11/22/63. It's when Kennedy was assassinated, and it happens, the whole kind of story happens in Lisbon Falls in the Moxie store.
Oh.
Very good. My son recommended it, and it's a really good book. And that is the last book I think I read.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
I saw Stephen King in a movie theater in Bangor like 25 years ago, and he scared me. I turned around and I went, ah! And he said, he's really nice. And he was like, I want my books and my movies to scare people, but not my face. And I was like, I'm sorry, he's a startling looking person.
Yeah, his house is kind of scary, I think, too.
Yeah, he's got all the gargoyles out.
Yeah, so it's good. It's all good.
Anyway. All right. Is there a song or an album that has been sort of a touchstone for you in your life?
Well, when I first started I taught myself how to play guitar. So I listened to a lot of Brandi Carlile, and she plays pretty easy. Some of them are pretty easy, actually. Chord progressions, and I just kind of figured them out myself and sang along and wrote the lyrics down. So that the story from Brandi Carlile has been my go-to from the very beginning. I love her. I love her so much, and I'm so happy she's doing so well. She's got a tour bus now, and really cute twins that play with her.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
She's very good.
Her kids?
No, they're not. She does have a child, but these are just twin men that play guitar with her and go on tour with her and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Very cute, too.
All right, Karen, if a movie was made about your life, what genre would it be, and who would star as you? Or who would like to star as you?
Oh, God. This is such a hard question. I I can't think of a thing, Lisa.
Karen,
I
make
know.
something up.
I know.
Hurry.
No,
don't.
Well, no. I'm really sorry. I can't think of a thing.
Would it be action adventure, romantic comedy?
It would be a love
documentary.
It would be a love story,
Okay.
like with a happy ending. Those are my favorite movies.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But
do you have a favorite actress?
Meg Ryan.
Okay.
You've Got Mail is one of my favorite movies. So that could be my movie.
Okay. All right.
You
know, Karen Gray starring in the next You've Got Mail.
That's right.
Which is actually based on an old movie from the 30s or the early 40s called Shop Around the Corner.
Right, I heard that.
With Jimmy Stewart, my favorite.
I love him.
So Karen, is there anything else you would like to tell the people in Etherland about you or your music or what to expect when they hear that? What is this CD going to feel like?
Well, it's just been amazing for me to be able to do something like this. I'm just so blessed with so many people that help me with advice and tips and all that. I'm just blessed in that way, and I'm very thankful for all the people that help me. And you all know who you are out there. But it's going to be a CD of my. It's all has a little to do with me and the songs, and I have a history, but we don't need to go into that right now. And I'm very proud of myself. Will
it feel folky, Americana-y, rootsy,
folky,
rocky?
Let's call it contemporary folk.
Okay.
It's I try to mix it up, and I'm just really working hard at it. I just love it so much, and I'm just so thankful that I stayed with it when I learned to play guitar. I usually the kind of person that will throw it in the closet after a week. Didn't happen.
I'm glad you stuck
I'm
with
very
it.
happy.
It's a great supportive music community in Maine.
Oh, there is.
Hello to all you fellow musicians out there in Maine. Thank you.
Right. We know who you are.
For being a great community of people. So if someone wants to get a hold of you or help support the CD, because there is still time to help support Karen's endeavor with making this CD, how should people reach out to you?
Well, I have a website, not a website, an email account. That's all I have right now. It's kgray27.5@hotmail.com. And I'm also on Facebook. If you want to take a look at my Facebook page, it's open for everybody to look at. It's got a lot of pictures of me playing music and a lot of inspirational quotes and all that. So I'm just learning all about myself.
Good.
At a late age.
So there's still time to get involved with Karen's project if you would like to do that.
Yes.
All right. Okay, well, I'm Lisa Redfern, and this is Gingersnap, a conversation and a cookie with a creative Mainer, episode 72. And if you want to know more about me or my music, you can go to lisaredfern.com. Thank you. Next Monday, I should say, Connor Garvey, Jenny Van West, and I will be at Slate's for the Monday night. They occasionally do a songwriter series, and I was asked to... a songwriter night, and I was asked to host this particular one. So come on over to Hollowell.
I'll be there.
You will?
Yes, I will.
Next Monday night. And the food is great, so come early and have dinner. All right, here we go. Do you know the little Gingersnap song? We can sing it together. It goes, this has been Gingersnap. Okay, we're going to do it. This has been Gingersnap.